Are you looking to improve your understanding of human behavior and cultivate more compassion in your interactions with others? In today's video, we will uncover the 8 essential aspects to be mindful of about people, drawing from the teachings of Buddhism to bring clarity and awareness to your daily interactions. Lesson 1. Let you express yourself freely. Each person is unique, with their own experiences, insights, and wisdom. When we are free to express ourselves, we open the door to our inner truth. This truth is not something that can be dictated by anyone else. It is something that arises from deep within, through our own experiences and understanding of the world. The freedom to express our thoughts, feelings, and creativity allows us to grow and develop into the fullest versions of ourselves. In Buddhist practice, silence is often considered sacred. But this silence does not mean repression or hiding one's truth. It is about the space where inner wisdom can be heard clearly. In order to hear this wisdom, we must first create the space to express it. Being able to speak your mind, share your thoughts, and voice your emotions is not just liberating for you but also for those around you. When people allow us to express ourselves freely, they are acknowledging our right to exist as we are, without judgment or condemnation. Buddhism also teaches us to listen deeply to others. If we wish to express ourselves freely, we must also be open to hearing others without prejudice. It is through this mutual respect that true communication occurs. This is a vital part of compassion. Compassion in Buddhism is not just about kindness and understanding, it also involves the freedom to be authentic without fear of rejection or misunderstanding. In your daily life, try to surround yourself with people who encourage and support your authenticity. Let go of any fears of judgment, and trust in the wisdom of your inner voice. The more we allow ourselves to speak freely, the more we come to understand who we truly are. This understanding will guide us on our path of growth and transformation. Lesson 2. Build you up or criticize. In Buddhism, there is a strong emphasis on cultivating kindness and compassion, both toward others and toward ourselves. How people treat us, particularly in terms of their words, can have a significant impact on our emotional and spiritual well-being. When people build us up, they help us grow. When they criticize us negatively, they can hold us back or create unnecessary suffering. It's important to be mindful of how others' words affect us and how we, in turn, speak to others. Words have great power in Buddhism. The Buddha himself taught that speech should be honest, kind, and helpful. Criticism can be constructive if it is offered with the intention to help, but harsh words spoken with anger or judgment can hurt deeply. It's important to understand the difference between helpful feedback and destructive criticism. The former encourages growth, while the latter breeds negativity and self-doubt. When others build us up, they remind us of our worth and potential. They acknowledge our strengths and encourage us to continue pursuing our dreams. This type of speech is rooted in love and empathy. It helps us see our own value, even when we may feel lost or unsure. Building others up is a practice that aligns with the Buddhist principles of loving-kindness and compassion. On the other hand, when people criticize us without understanding, it can create feelings of shame, anger, or frustration. Criticism can cloud our minds and prevent us from seeing our true potential. If you are on the receiving end of harsh criticism, remember that it often says more about the person speaking than about you. People who criticize without love or understanding may be projecting their own fears and insecurities. It is essential to let go of such negativity and not allow it to affect your inner peace. Buddhism teaches that we should always approach others with compassion, even when we need to provide feedback. If you must offer criticism, do so with kindness, understanding, and a focus on growth. Constructive criticism can be a gift if it is given with a pure heart. Lesson 3. Recognize your wins. Buddhism is a path of self-awareness, mindfulness, and gradual progress. One key aspect of this journey is recognizing and celebrating our wins, no matter how small they may seem. It's easy to focus on what we don't have or what we haven't achieved yet, but it's equally important to pause and recognize how far we've come. Recognizing your wins is a practice in gratitude and self-acknowledgement. Buddhism teaches that mindfulness is about being present in each moment, appreciating every step of the journey. This includes recognizing the small wins that might otherwise go unnoticed. Whether it's completing a challenging project, being kind to someone when you're feeling stressed, or overcoming a personal fear, every victory is a testament to your growth. When you take the time to acknowledge your successes, you build confidence and motivation to keep moving forward. This is not about ego or pride. Instead, it is about honoring your hard work and dedication. Recognizing your wins also helps you appreciate the process, rather than only focusing on the end result. In Buddhism, the path is just as important as the destination. Every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to enlightenment. Incorporating this practice into your life helps you stay positive and grounded. It is easy to become discouraged when we only focus on what we still need to achieve. However, when we celebrate our progress, we cultivate a sense of fulfillment and peace. Take a moment each day to reflect on what you've accomplished, whether big or small. Give yourself credit for the effort you've put in, and trust that you are on the right path. Lesson 4. Appreciate your uniqueness. Each person is a unique individual, with their own set of experiences, talents, and perspectives. Buddhism teaches us to embrace our uniqueness, understanding that it is what makes us special. Rather than comparing ourselves to others or trying to fit into a mold, we should appreciate who we are and the gifts we bring to the world. In a world that often values conformity, it can be difficult to accept and love ourselves as we are. Society may place pressure on us to look or act a certain way, but Buddhism reminds us that we are all valuable just as we are. Our uniqueness is not something to hide or be ashamed of. It is something to be celebrated and nurtured. When we accept and appreciate our own uniqueness, we are better able to appreciate the uniqueness of others. Buddhism teaches that everyone is on their own path, and each person's journey is worthy of respect. By honoring our own individuality, we also honor the diversity and richness of the world around us. We begin to see the beauty in others' differences and learn from their unique perspectives. In daily life, it's important to stop comparing yourself to others. Everyone is at a different stage of their journey, and everyone has their own challenges to face. By focusing on your own growth and development, you can begin to appreciate the qualities that make you unique. This is a powerful practice that cultivates self-love and compassion. Your uniqueness is your strength. It is what gives you the power to contribute to the world in ways that no one else can. Embrace who you are, and let your individuality shine. In doing so, you become a beacon of inspiration for others to do the same. Lesson 5. Willingness to assist. Buddhism teaches that we are all interconnected, and our actions impact others. One of the most important practices in Buddhism is the willingness to assist those in need. Whether it's offering a listening ear, helping with a task, or providing emotional support, being willing to help others is a key aspect of compassion and kindness. Assisting others doesn't always have to be grand or dramatic. Small acts of kindness can have a profound effect. Buddhism teaches that every act, no matter how small, contributes to the greater good. Whether you hold the door for someone, offer a comforting word, or give your time to help someone through a difficult moment, you are making a positive difference in their life. When you help others, you not only improve their well-being, but you also cultivate your own sense of purpose and fulfillment. Helping others is a reminder that we are all part of a larger community, and our well-being is tied to the well-being of those around us. This interconnectedness is at the heart of Buddhist teachings. Buddhism encourages us to assist others without expecting anything in return. True generosity comes from a place of selflessness and compassion. By giving freely, we let go of attachment and embrace the joy that comes from helping others. The more we practice this willingness to assist, the more we cultivate peace and harmony in our own lives and the lives of those around us. Lesson 6. Undermine progress. In Buddhism, progress is seen as a continuous journey rather than a destination. We are always growing, learning, and evolving. However, There are forces in life that can undermine our progress. These forces can come from others or from within ourselves. Negative influences, self-doubt, and fear can all hinder our growth. It is important to be mindful of these obstacles and work to overcome them. When others undermine our progress, it often comes from their own fears or insecurities. People who criticize, belittle, or doubt us may be projecting their own struggles onto us. Buddhism teaches us to respond to these situations with compassion and understanding. Rather than letting negative influences derail our progress, we should focus on maintaining our own inner peace and clarity. Buddhism also teaches that we must not be our own worst enemy. Self-doubt, negative self-talk, and fear of failure can all undermine our progress. In order to grow, we must first let go of the limiting beliefs that hold us back. By practicing mindfulness, we can become aware of these negative patterns and gently release them. Every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. Celebrate it and keep moving forward. Lesson 7. Make you feel part of their world. One of the most important aspects of human connection is making others feel seen and valued. In Buddhism, this is closely tied to the practice of loving-kindness and compassion. When people make you feel part of their world, they are acknowledging your existence and your importance. This practice fosters deep bonds of trust and understanding. When you are made to feel part of someone else's world, you experience a sense of belonging and acceptance. This is a powerful gift. It creates an environment where mutual respect and compassion can thrive. Buddhism teaches that we should always strive to make others feel welcome, heard, and understood. By doing so, we contribute to the well-being of others and ourselves. To make others feel part of your world, show empathy and patience. Be present with them, listen attentively, and offer your support. This simple act of inclusion creates a ripple effect of kindness and connection. Lesson 8. Celebrate. Celebrating life, achievements, and the beauty of the present moment is a key teaching in Buddhism. Life is fleeting, and it is easy to get caught up in the struggles or difficulties. But Buddhism teaches us to celebrate every moment of our existence. When we celebrate, we acknowledge the preciousness of life and the abundance of blessings that we receive. Celebrating isn't just about grand events or accomplishments. It's about appreciating the small joys, like a quiet moment of peace, a kind gesture, or a beautiful sunset. Buddhism teaches that by celebrating the present moment, we cultivate gratitude and joy. This practice helps us stay grounded and connected to the beauty of life. Celebrate your wins, your growth, and the progress you've made on your spiritual path. Celebrate the relationships you have and the love you share with others. Celebrate the opportunity to live fully in each moment, knowing that every breath is a gift. These teachings remind us that life is a continuous journey of growth, connection, and transformation. Every step along this path is valuable, and each moment is an opportunity to practice mindfulness, compassion, and gratitude.